Alright, it's about time for another one. The boss is Maris. I have not played Maris in a minute. So hopefully this will be pretty interesting. I actually happen to quite enjoy playing against this boss. This is Flame Chariots. I think we should go there. Again, same build. Here are my relics. Here is everyone else's. It looks like Iron Eye is cheating, and so is Duchess, although that's not going to matter if it's everdark Maris. Though it probably will make the rest of this game a bit less interesting. Something I'm really hoping for is that it's everdark, which I cannot say I would hear very many people truthfully say. But this build is even stronger than everdark balancers against double balancers against everdark Maris. So that's why I wanted to showcase it. The highest damage I've done on a charged Storm Ruler is a little over 6,000 with this. Like, no balancer relics, just straight up over 6,000 damage. Now, seeing as this is Flame Chariots, it would be wise to take the bird airplane and go over there immediately. You could also kill the Madness Troll. He is red. I don't really need that, but cool. It is regular Flame Chariots, annoyingly. I hate when this happens. But that's fine. They still give us level 3 and starter loot. Nice aim. There we go. These guys do not know that the bird airplane exists, it seems. I should probably be building Knighted Dregs at this point, but I think I will start after we clear this camp and go over to the Night Invaders, which I'm sure that these two want to do. Wow, not one-tapping a regular Flame Chariot is... Why did that guy blow up at me? Not one-tapping a regular Flame Chariot is crazy work. Her skill attack power, you always take that against Maris. That's just what you do. I do not need this. There is no skill attack power at this shop. This shop is normally pretty good, but not in this case. I want to trigger this guy so he can damage me for Ignited Dregs and also kill himself so that he can spawn some extra loot. And unfortunately, well, that is damage negation on charge attacks. That's alright. Affinity damage negation is amazing against Maris, seeing as Maris only does affinity damage, so that's a nice find. Yes, but we should grab this. Ooh, interesting. That actually makes things a bit annoying as far as getting stuff in the order that I wanted to. But we should still have time for this Poison Ruins, at least the Night Invaders part. Make sure to not lose Knighted Dregs. Oops, that was a misinput. This guy probably has no clue what I am doing. Usually it's faster to travel more than, like, 100 meters if you take this, take the bird, but, you know, already sped ahead of Iron Eye here. Make sure to actually use the items that I have in my inventory. Now where are we going? Can't really go to the castle. I don't know, maybe someone wants that. I do not need that. Maybe someone wants this. What are you pinning over there? There is nothing over there. It is Crucible Knights. We should actually kill the Crucible Knight up here, because it's Crucible Knights. But of course this guy does not have the will to do such a thing. Not going to guarantee that I can keep Nightreign here, but I'm going to get this grace anyway. Make sure I get whacked by that noble. Make sure to hopefully keep it going as long as I can. Of course, it reset. Unlucky. Where the hell are we going? Are we fucking are we seriously trying to go and kill the... Let's not do that. Let's not do that shit, guys. Come on. I mean, unless we're killing that guy. But, anyway. Doesn't seem like anyone has stuff all that interesting yet. Red Deathrite Bird, huh? Red Deathrite Bird and then red whatever that is over there. Erdtree Avatar. Red Erdtree... Wait, we can actually kill a red Erdtree Avatar. Unless they, of course, do not have the will to try such a thing. Which does not surprise me in the slightest. I do... Whatever, man. What are you falling up here? What are you here for? Since this is a troll and they're super weak to status effects, it would be wise to use this thing. I also would be wise to have a contingency plan for if the boss is normal Maris. Although that would make the fight, that does usually make it, like, less interesting. Because that fight is just, like, way too easy. Sure, I'll take this and use it as a weapon. This is actually a pretty good weapon. That's also a pretty good one. I want that. Thank you. Please give me that. I'm gonna take this to them. Alright, now I have a real weapon. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this thing. I'm probably not gonna be needing a parry shield. May as well try and fight this guy. Totally face tanking everything, even only with 1 damage negation. Feels pretty good. Give this to someone else. I do not really need attack at full HP, and I'd rather just use this thing. What else is this? Resistance is up. May as well take the 2 heading up that's in the store so as to do more damage the whole way through. Unfortunately, it's only a normal red main and not a red main. Another tip that I have shared in a previous video, if you're Raider, just ult here and the Knight will get knocked off. Server is very laggy right now. Looking for skill attack up. Someone will probably want this. I'm gonna pick off this red dude. Try and look for as much loot as possible in the form of weapon passives. Damn, this server is laggy at the moment. I kind of want damage negation on charge attacks. Piercing Fang on is actually a pretty good skill too, so I'm gonna take this. Another damage negation. Taking damage boosts damage negation. I do need to offload some of my loot though. I don't need this damage negation at full HP. So one of them can go grab that. I get something good here. Not really useful in the slightest. May as well check this spot for a chest. Does not look like there is one. And check down here for any red enemies that may be there. Just rolling as many weapon passives as possible, seeing as that's how I'm going to be increasing my damages through skill attack power up if it's Everdark Maris. Only one, I think like only 2 of them are in this camp, unfortunately. Could you attack me, please, so I don't lose Nightreign? That would be great. What we get? Not really all that useful. Also not that useful. What's on this? Damage negation at low HP? No, I don't think so. If this crab were red, I would kill him too. I wonder how much Piercing Fang does. Not a terrible amount of damage, not as much as my Raider weapon though, not even close. That one does as much damage as Piercing Fang does on 1/2 of its hits. Oh, dark. I thought this was Godric for some reason. Keep my damage negation up as much as possible. Currently doing around 1700 to charge attack if I'm reading my numbers right. There was a 2000 charge attack right there on day 1. Make sure to mad his gesture to keep Dregs going. I personally think we should go kill these 2 bosses. I don't know what they think, but None of this is all that important. What are we doing? Pay attention to your health. Does not seem like anyone has Sacred Order, or Shared Order, or the like, unfortunately. Something to keep in mind as I play through this run looking for skill attack ups in the hope of it being everdark Maris is that I might actually switch to the Piercing Fang Halberd eventually. I was hoping that would get me to activate taking damage from Stamina, but apparently not. Taking almost no damage right now to the red Death Red right here. While also doing quite a lot. That would be a kill boat. That hit me? That did not feel like it was going to be in my range. That's my bad skill issue. That is 100% my fault. I'd actually keep Dregs through that too. Although I think I'm actually going to get targeted here. That was a mistake on my part. I should be hitting the Grace here because I did die twice and I actually need to level up. Affinity Damage Negation is actually a really good perk against Maris. So, I don't know if any of them want this. Make sure to hopefully keep Dregs so I do a lot of damage on the Avatar. I have a health recovery going for some reason. That's not good. If I could have got hit there, that would have been good, but apparently not. I know, I lost it now. Yeah, that's unfortunate. What do I have that? What did I have that recovery going from? I honestly have no clue. That was a mistake. Now we go castle, clear the whole castle, and then hopefully down to that other invader camp. Pick that iframes up. Seems like a great idea. A Dragon Greyclaw with taking damage boost damage negation. I would really like that. That is a really good weapon. I would really like having this. That's a lightning weapon, which is great against regular Maris, and it's also a Dragon Greyclaw, which is a Raider weapon. It also has taking damage boost damage negation, which is the Raider perk. What on earth is that sound? Is that Night Hordes or something? Yeah, that's what I thought. It sounded like something was happening over there. I didn't know Night Hordes could happen against Maris. seems like we're in time to do whatever the hell we want here. This is in the circle, this is in the circle, the whole castle's in the circle. I do not need any of this, so... May as well go out and help Duchess clear the Night Horde. It would be wise for... I was hoping Iron Eye would go up and check the talisman chest, but that's fine. Ow. That was not supposed to hit me. God damn it. Nice skill issue. The reason I didn't go through down to the talisman chest is because I wanted to guarantee that I'd keep Knighted Dregs going. Obviously, I did lose it anyway because I suck. If I could have that taking damage boost damage negation the Duchess has, I'd be able to completely face tank these two Crucible Knights. Where? What? Come on, man, what are you doing? Totally just face tanking this guy. Proven magic damage negation is actually pretty good because Maris does a ton of magic damage. Would also be wise is for someone to, at least somebody to check all these, because you get a skill attack power up here against Everdark Maris, a 2-ending up as well. I don't really need it. Take Exalted Clutch though. Could you attack me so I keep 9 direct please? Thank you. Did I even keep it? I did. Amazing. Only thing really helps here, I think, is a Shard of Alexander. I did not get one. Probably should have taken that 2-ending up over this damage negation on charge attacks because, HP and medic. I'm gonna take that damage negation. Because it kind of evenly trades for damage. And this damage negation on charge is continuous HP loss anyway. I do not want you to hit that ailments resistance up. Now I have to gesture again so as to keep Knighted Dregs going. Thank you very much, Duchess. Complete unawareness of how my build works. We have Elamar. Guess I should have kept that Parry Shield, huh? Enormous resistance as far right now. Attack me. That's what I thought. If I had that taking damage boost damage negation from Duchess, I could completely face tank Element right now. But yeah, nice things. I am kind of still face tanking, to be fair. Physical damage negation and taking damage boost damage negation, and a pretty good charge attack weapon. This is a raider weapon with taking damage boost damage negation on it. I would be wise to take this thing instead. Unless, of course, Duchess were to give me that other taking damage boost damage negation on the lightning affinity raider weapon. Not exactly sure what Duchess is keeping it for. Maybe the taking damage boost damage negation perk, but whatever. This thing does quite a bit less damage than the other one, but on the other hand, it has a damage negation perk on it. So it's like, kind of like having an extra weapon slot. So it's worth keeping. Well, okay, we should probably also kill the Demi-Human Queen that's right here. Arrow's Reach Talisman. What is that? Also, I have Lion's Claw now, so I have a real skill, like a Raider skill. Physical attack up is good. Level up to 15. I have lost Knighted Dregs. No worry in getting the church and just running it straight to the Madness Camp. I don't think anybody else has a single skill up at this point, which is impressively unlucky for the team. Nonetheless, I'm going to be doing way more damage than both of them, so I should be the one who has all the skill ups anyway, because I am Raider. Raider has the highest scaling with the Storm Ruler, or at least his Storm Ruler, and also my build is stronger than double balancers. Proven melee attack power does not really do anything against Maris. This has a charge attacks up on it. I might take this. What does this have? I think I'm going to take the weapon with the charge attacks on it instead of the two-handing up. And also get rid of this damage negation on charged. Another two-handing up. Give me that. Let's actually kill this camp. That would be smart. Another Ice Rhine Hatchet. Or, when I say let's kill, I mean I'm gonna kill it all myself, which is fine. HP up, very good. I haven't played Maris in such a long time. I kind of want it to be Everdark. I actually really do enjoy that fight. Unpopular opinion within the community, I do notice these days. I may as well take the resistances up. I want to come back and kill this Langdale Knight. Just to try and roll for a red weapon there. All a bunch of nothing. Again, unfortunate, but whatever. Actually, I'm gonna reset Knighted Dregs now to do my intentionally building it up strategy as the careful not to die though. And I have died. Intentionally building it up as. Can I get some assistance? Thank you. Skill issue on my part. Intentionally building it up as the Spirit Shelter opens so that I can keep it active the entirety of the fight versus Everdark Maris. Another damage negation on charge attacks that I don't need. What we got? Nothing? Alright. Nobody seems to have got anything that they have dormant powers for on this team, aside from myself. That being said, I hardly rolled any Raider weapons, to be fair. But Iron Eye has dormant katana. I haven't seen a single katana. Duchess has dormant reapers. I haven't seen a single reaper that Duchess actually personally dropped. Maybe they got a bunch of wing scythes. I still only do, unfortunately, have one skill attack up, but it's better than both of these two have. Obviously, this is the super important perk against Everdark Maris that everyone needs to get. Get a Henny, that would be cool. I did not think I would have been in the hitbox for that. That's okay. Activated my RTSR for the hit that I actually did land on this guy. I did like 1600. That was a pretty nice attack. Very importantly, make sure I keep Dregs going as this guy dies. Try and time this correctly so Madness is building up when the Grace triggers. Very nice. Now I wait for Dregs to increment one and then go in, and then I'll have a full buff on the boss. Those are all that good. Go to 9, please, and thank you. Alright. I'll probably just drop one of these two-handing ups. If it is Everdark Maris for the drop for the Raider weapon I need. Make sure to buy some Exalted Flesh and Resistance is up. And also some Restoration. Why not? I don't really need this thing. Although I kind of would like some of these now that I think about it. These things do make FP Restoration a little easier. So I should at least do probably up to 4,000 on a charged Stormruler attack, which is quite a lot. Not as much as I have done in some fights. Assuming, of course, it is Everdark Maris. Hopefully. Judging by the color of the arena, I don't think it is. Yeah, unlucky. All that for this boss. Lol. Ult and kill all these jellyfish. My charge attacks are doing quite a lot of damage, though. In that case, I would be generous to give the skill up to one of these guys who is actually using it. I do know that you can use Raider skill to fully tank through that. I don't personally have a good way to deal with these jellyfish. That's not my ult, unfortunately. My charge attacks are doing like 2,000 each. That's a lot. That's after dropping a two-handing up for a skill up in hopes of it being Everdark Maris. Or in anticipation, rather. I need to get hit, actually. Keep Dregs going. This fight is pretty slow. This fight I don't like as much. I do like it, but I don't like it as much as Everdark Maris. Because it's a lot of the time kind of not very active, so to say. It is always worth killing these jellyfish if you can, though, because they do quite a lot of damage to their mother, or father, or parent being, whatever the hell you want to call Maris. They're 2,000 with 0 attack buffs active. interaction. I can't say I've ever seen that happen before, where Duchess ults and the jellyfish all wander off and do nothing. Totally necessary to have an ult that completely messes with the aggro mechanics of the game. Yep. May as well kill some of these guys. These guys do also spawn bubbles that hurt the big one. Or just get totally gobsmacked due to my own incompetence. Face tanking through nukes, classic Raider gameplay. Unfortunately, it was not everdark Mirror, so I would have liked to showcase just how much damage you do with this build and combined with the Storm Ruler. But anyway, that's another one. Not really the most interesting run, so to say, but one that I do want to put out nonetheless. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.